Good morning, JT. Terrace and Terrace, Terrace. I heard something on the news that gas prices should go up. Yeah, maybe they're bombing. They bombed a really shutting the Strait of Hormuz, although that might be back open. But they bombed an oil facility in Saudi Arabia. That's a pretty big deal. I'm a little tired from monitoring the situation, which has been a pretty funny meme, all things considered. Kind of true, though. I mean, dudes be monitoring the situation, and the women. Mike's in the house. How you doing, brother? The women don't care. Crazy out there. Keep your head on a swivel. There's been a lot of incidents. You gotta wonder, sleeper cells, or actually some green on the board. It was down kind of bad at the beginning. Tesla was at like 389. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce. I'm not sure what to make of this. I mean, I'm sitting in mostly cash. Speaking of situations, I had a nasty one last Friday and couldn't stream. My apologies. A little bit of a hangover on that this morning. I'm kind of monitoring that. Just ordered a bunch of Mod C. All right, we got some green, baby. Rocket Lab green. EOS green. Poor Kurt, man. That guy can't catch a break. He followed me in EOS and got wrecked. He had a chance to get out. But he's kind of one of those guys that'll just buy something and just, that's it. Zero or retire, I feel like sometimes. Unless it's ADA versus Bitcoin. He's always trying to nail the top on that shit. We got the E-minis down 50. We got the NASDAQ down one. It is rebounding 160. Those were, NASDAQ was sub 300 and the E-minis was close to 100. Crude oil only up 4. If gas prices spike on that, that's just, they're gouging you. Silver down 3. Gold up 90. Bonds at 117.20. I mean, that's rate cut. 117.25. Down almost a full point. 22 tickers. Bonds being weird. There's 32 ticks to a point, I believe. This is this a dead cat? Do I get out while I'm up? Yeah, I'm going to get out on the small account while I'm up. $50 winner. Guess I'm down about $1,000 on 3 options. Only 2. And this EOS strangle on. I mean, we can take that off. That's almost full winner, bro. Oh, wow, that felt quick. And the put, I mean, we can roll that bitch out. So we're down on the put. It's whatever, bro. I can only lose. I've lost 298, but I made 87. We've lost $220 so far. I can only lose another $589. The stock goes to zero, which is unlikely to happen. And what I can do, the stock is $4 in the money, so I'm at assignment risk. Whatever. They want to assign it to me, go for it. But it's likely not going to happen being 46 days to expiration. As it gets to 30, 20, if we can roll it out for a credit, buy time, bro. Buy time until it makes a comeback and make money. I mean, we're down slowly but surely grind. It's not over. You know what I'm saying? LWLG continuing to do well. We're up 4,700 on that one. We are almost profitable year to date. Are you kidding me? I mean, this account has gone from January 1 to being 100,000 up to being like 20,000 down. Right now, we're just waiting to buy some deals. I just sit on your hands, waited for a little while. Yeah, it could. I mean, I'm mostly sitting cash right now, too. Probably going to be doing that for a while. Going to be monitoring the situation for quite a few more weeks. Bitcoin. I mean, there's been some Bitcoin, Jane Street, and blah, blah, blah. Crypto people are idiots right now, bro. That situation from Freddy's rearing its head right now, so I gotta monitor that situation, bros. All right, we got a little rally happening right now. Well, not really. Rocket stocks are doing pretty good. I think I might take this off too. I mean, there's a lot of money to be had still. A lot of intrinsic value. We got a $2,100 credit. We've captured $195 of it as of this second. We put that on March 27th, Friday. Yeah, the second I put stuff on, we go to war like 4 hours later. Are you kidding me? As they say on Twitter, you can't make this up. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? Were you monitoring the situation this weekend? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Yeah, crazy. We got a grocery store called Harris Teeter. This way I picked up a cauliflower. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I'm not muted, bro. Your face is muted. I'm just kind of monitoring this situation. Stressful as fuck, dude. ASTS up. ASTS is banging, baby. What do I have over there? A putty? Oh, I'm actually down on that. Yeah, we did this firewall cutover. And there's a lot of eyes on this project, dude. It's been a nightmare, bro. Been pretty stressful. We did this firewall cutover, and then like the next day, shit kind of hit the fan. We were troubleshooting it, and then next thing you know, like 12 o'clock, and I'm sitting here troubleshooting this major issue for the next 8 hours straight. wore old Tom out, and then had to get up at. Well, I mean, I get up. I was, it was 5 in the morning, but I got up. I actually got up like 10 minutes before because I've been sleeping decently lately, and I had to start troubleshooting this thing at 5 in the morning. Just because I just got up doesn't mean I want to like hop right into a stressful fucking situation. I know, first world problems. I got a good paying job, food on the table. E-mini's only down 35, NASDAQ only down 117. If this goes green, yeah, markets are holding up for the most part. There's nothing, I mean, the war's going pretty good, all things considered. I mean, considering how, the first hour, a lot of people were, you know, a lot of the top regime, the Iranian regime, was kind of removed from the situation. You know what I mean? What did they say when the market stressful? Don't turn to alcohol. What did they say when the market? I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah, a lot of people were I mean, let's see. A lot of people got removed from the situation that we're monitoring. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Hezbollah. I don't. It's hard to believe what to believe. I mean, it's hard to know what to believe on Twitter because there's a lot of propaganda. In the World War II, they would drop leaflets to the people. Now they just spam your Twitter with fake propaganda. They also took out an AWS data center. Who knows what kind of havoc that's going to wreak? They're kind of just there. There was this news story that the United States bombed a school, and then so the entire left is like, "Oh, we're bombing schools. We got to stop." And the entire right's, "No, this was an Iranian missile. They have a base right next to the school, and one of their missiles failed." Either way, you don't put a hard military target next to a fucking school. Something's bound to happen. And why are they in school on a Saturday? The whole entire story might be true, fake. Who the fudge knows, bro? And if the US did it, I mean, sure, people are going to be outraged and it's a tragic situation, but you have a military base with missiles next to a school. I don't know if we do that in the United States. That's a question. Do we have guidelines about putting military bases next to schools? I mean, it's a lot harder for someone to hit us with a missile. Russia can do it. China can do it, I think. And they're doing that. I mean, that's end of the world, you know. 'Cause then we're going to be them nukes. Deek, deek. If anyone got what I did there. Them nukes, deek, deek. Anyone get it? Jason might get it. Velez might get it. One of the greatest shows of all time. With Roscoe P. Coltrane. I gave too big a hint. There is a video evidence of missile going up and straight back down. That is not evidence, bro. Just because there's video doesn't mean anything. Is it like 10? I mean, I think you can do AI videos longer than 10 seconds now. There are important safety. There are guidelines that discourage putting military positions. I mean, who are the Gaza? Who are the Palestine was putting military operations under hospitals and shit. Is common and not restricted, but you can't put dangerous parts. Oh. Interact with it while you can. If you're not following me, who gives a shit? I bet she was a banger back in the day, bro. Back in the 30s when she was a teenager. Yeah, she didn't look so good there. She ages better, maybe. Some of you would. Don't lie. You're in the headlights. Why? She looks like a fucking psycho, bro. Yeah, maybe she wasn't a banger. Teenager. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Can you defend AOC yet? Florida man receives up to 90 years in jail after allegedly using $1 taco seasoning packets to steal thousands of elite trading cards from Target. What the? 90 years seems a bit drastic. $90 years in prison for Pokemon cards in Florida versus 6 months in jail for roping kids in Kansas. No, man, don't be clickbait. Over 75 times. Hit 75 targets. Plus scan only. Oh. He made 40K and he's getting 90 years. Nine years is theoretical max. Okay, give me a break. He's gonna get 2-3 years. Like Trump talks his shit and our military action is there. Oh, that reminds me. All of a sudden, you hear the selfie too, but can't. I want to check out a couple of these fucking NISOP or whatever. Onset BFD, kinda. I agree. It is kind of a. I'm talking about this AOC thing, bro. Ooh, is Jason here? I see an Alpha report. She spent a bunch of money, campaign money, going to Puerto Rico on expensive rooms and shit. I mean, I kind of agree. It is a big deal because they all do it, but it's not a big deal, I guess. But it's a big deal because she's just always constantly running her mouth. She looked annoying as fuck at this concert, bro. Like I'm beginning to really not like her. I don't care how good she looks. Look at her. Shut that. This one. Oh my goodness. This was hilarious. someone someone posted this under a tweet. Rock, is this true? Fucking funny, bro. Some course, some Anthropic has some free courses I want to check out. Gosh darn it. This is kind of cool. There's another one. We're at DEF CON 5, Pentagon Pizza Index. Used to be, you just had a bunch of, the old school traders would just have like 6. The more monitors you had with charts, the better. Now you need more monitors just for charts and monitoring situations. And we're at a situation right now. This is pretty dope. Desktop available. There's another one I want to check out, but I think you have to create an account. Where did I put that shit? Oh, yeah. I got Kool-Aid on my crossword. That made me smile. Oh, yeah. Sitdeck.com. Build your own situation deck for free. I don't really want to give them my email, bro. Passwords don't match. Tesla down 6. NASDAQ down 120. Ugh. I'm hungry. I got a code that I don't see. Is it in the spam? Hello, verify your email. Hello. Oh my goodness, bro. People are building this shit with AI. It's fucking insane. Like I was thinking about maybe some apps to make, but I don't know why bother. I don't know if I like this one as much. I'm going to become a professional channel pivot. It's free. Yeah, how long is it going to be free? The sky over Tehran is filled with smoke. Can use some optimization. Gamma undersea cables. Oh fuck, that's kind of cool. Pipelines, ship traffic. Oh hell yeah, bro. Congestion in the Strait. Oh, dude, I'm fucking a professional now, bro. Professional situation monitor, bro. Oh my goodness. The testosterone flowing through my body right now and being pro level situation monitor. I feel like I'm doing my patriotic duty. Fucking cameras. Oh, this is dope. I want to. How do I? Like, if I want to make those big, bro, like pop those out. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with me. It's like Trump talks his shit and our military action is there on the scene in a snap. I already read that. All right, poll time. No. It's Iran. Look, I'm not a. I know some people think I'm a warmonger. I would love there just to be peace and kumbaya everywhere, bro. But I personally believe this war needs to happen. They've slaughtered tens of thousands of people. Where's Jason at, bro? Is he not? This Alpha report's gonna be a fucking joke. Ooh, 606. 67. Yeah, we touched this and that. He can't be spewing his normal shit with this happening. 607. What a fucking clown. I'm a Trump stooge? Okay. I've warmed up to Trump. I'll give you that. I think he's handling things a lot better than Kamala would have done. And I couldn't stand Trump his first term. I think he made a lot of bad decisions. He didn't accomplish shit his first term. But I like his no nonsense attitude. I mean, can he dial it back on the ICE stuff? Sure. I'm not saying dial back on important criminals, but he can dial back on the tactics, I guess. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Since Kevin Warsh was chosen, we have had reason after reason for a rally in Treasury. Okay, lack of printing, blah, blah. Lack of printing from Warsh. What the I'm sorry. Kevin Warsh is the Fed, right? He hasn't taken office yet, has he? I tried watching it in the past, Industry. I just wasn't feeling it, I guess, because I couldn't make it past the first episode. I rewatched that shit last night, and that show's going to be a banger. And this fool's not even in office, and Meet Kevin's talking about how he hasn't printed. What am I supposed to make stop, Mike? Sure. Since Kevin Warsh was chosen, we've had a reason after reason for blah blah. Lack of printing from Warsh. I don't fucking get that comment. Maybe it's 4D chess. That said, geopolitics is almost always a by the dip. No. Guy's fucking just spews constant bullshit. When did war Ukraine When did Russia invade Ukraine? Yeah, it's by the dip. Eventually, you'll be right. February 2022, I think. 4-pager, Jason in the house, and we're reading it right now, bitch. You put it up a long time ago and you're just not getting here? Yeah, February. My Tom Kedia. February of 2022. By the dip. Is that it? Nope. March of 2022. So February 2022, war starts. And you got a 17% dip. He's acting like you buy the dip day fucking one. You bought it. You bought it. You kept going down. You finally got back to break even, and then you got slammed again. And then a year later, you made a bunch of money. If you know what I'm saying? That is the dumbest comment. That's top 10 dumbest comments to ever come out of Meet Kevin's mouth. There were concerns that were overvalued before a war. That makes the data matter this week. Okay. This guy is just spinning out of control. S&P Manufacturing, JISM, ADP, Challenger, BLS. Ain't no one gives a fuck about any of that right now. Is that today? Was there something today? Did the market rally on it? Probably not. Bitcoin 68.4. Bitcoin's kind of pumping. Some bro, everyone's like, oh, this guy did a 40 million 40x long. He must know something. 6 hours later, he's liquidated. I'm not buying this Bitcoin. So ISM did come out. And it came in good. I don't think ISM's not moving the market. Yeah, none of this fucking jolts. Give me a break. Where's ADP? You know me. PPI? I mean, when's that? Not for a couple weeks. I don't see any ADP on here. Or BLS. I mean, Bitcoin, good for you. Man, you guys are you're not down with this war? How many votes? 3 votes? Do you think it's fine that they're creating nuclear missiles and slaughtering people in the streets? You're okay with that? Great Alpha? Yeah. I don't even know why I stream anymore, to be honest. That was his entire alpha. It was not even a full page, bro. Half a page. I'm sorry, 60% of a 4 pages is new. 60% of 1 page out of 4 was new. And he made a couple really stupid comments. Lack of printing. War with Iran. Stock turbulence due to private credit. Oh, so this is the worst part of your day. It's all up from here. You listen to this to appreciate how great your days are, how great life is. That was a fucking burn. I give JT something to look forward to. Thank you, buddy. JT, I love JT. Fuck Ricky. I'm trying to muddy the waters. About what? Meet Kevin. I bet JT's down with this war. It has to be done, dude. You can't, like, you not care that they slaughtered thousands of people, innocent protesters. Is that okay with you? You know they rope women if they're virgins before they execute them. That's okay with you? That's not made up, bro. YBC trying to bottom out. Jane Street. Oh, Jane Street's not manipulating. MicroStrategy bought some. Big fucking deal. They're a top signal. How's North Korea worse? Compare the amount of innocent people the North Korean government has. I'm not going to say this word. Versus Iran in the last 5 years. Is North Korea capable of nuclear missiles? Yeah, I think they are. We're getting close, right? But United States is a little bit more scared of that one. We fought in Korea before and it didn't go so well. He got based off of his V-wings. Logic. North Korea probably is a worse than Iran in some aspects, but North Korea is not going to launch nuclear missiles. Like just all fucking willy-nilly. Like Iran might. They're fucking all for, you know what I'm saying? Iran's government has emmed vastly more innocent people. Over 2,000 in 2025. Oh, we don't. Yeah, we're not going after North Korea because they don't have oil. Ah, come on. I don't know that Iran security forces removed thousands of protesters, many of them peaceful, unarmed. Game board shows that we are dominated the flow of oil to China and choking out Russia. I mean, I'm not saying, look, I'm not going to sit here and say we're not doing things. You know what I'm saying? There's war and there's covert. We control. I mean, Iran is kind of cutting their nose off to spite their face on that one. Iran, I mean, the Iranian people want this. Well, that doesn't give us a right. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I do feel like if this was the 40s, if this was 1940, the Democrats would be storming the Capitol saying no war with Germany. Am I would the nutsos be out there saying we shouldn't be at war with Germany? That's fucking nuts, dude. I'm not going to compare Iran to Germany, but this is our foreign policy. It doesn't matter. What do you mean? Don't believe that we care for poor people of Iran. USA don't give a shit. I mean, maybe. Do you believe that the far left would be, if they existed in 1940, they would be picketing and protesting the war against Germany? A one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you think today's protesters would be protesting the war against Germany. And would you agree with them? Would you, like, if I asked, should we be at war with Germany, would you fucking answer no again? Probably. Do I wish we could be peaceful and eliminate all wars? Hell yeah. Do I think it's feasible? No. I don't think humanity's ever gonna rise. Maybe once we all have AI chips in our brain and become a Borg type collective, he'd be talking different. I wouldn't want to get drafted. It would terrify me. I don't think draft's on the board. Do I think that was terrible? That 17 or 18-year-old people got drafted and shipped off? Yes, I do. I think war is terrible, bro. Luckily, I mean, kind of a shitty attitude. A lot less lives are at risk now on our side. Do you know why we entered World War II? Let me think about that. That's a good question. Because the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. No, why didn't we? Let me think about that. Why did we enter World? I should know this. I used to love history. An assassination, I think, right? Shake your head. You probably just Googled it. So go fuck yourself. Thinking involved in assassination. pH. Fuck does that stand for? The pH levels of your vagina are high. They forced our hand. Oh, that is when we didn't even enter. Oh, that is when we entered. I was right. Pearl Harbor. I thought that was later. That's the first thing I said. First thing I said. And then I thought we entered before then. So I thought that was wrong. I don't know why you, big dummy. I said, first thing I said, yeah, I am. I thought that happened later. After we had already entered. Well, I don't know if that we just buried our head in the sand about what Hitler was doing. We should have entered it sooner. Maybe most Americans, maybe 90% of the American population didn't like the Jews back then. Man, Bitcoin's kind of pumping. If so, would you have after the attack on 9/11? Were you sitting around saying we shouldn't attack Iran, Jason? We kind of did. It wasn't a fact. He was exterminated. We kind of did. Yeah. So back in when 9/11 happened, were you guys saying we shouldn't retaliate? Do we have to wait for, I mean, 40, how many attacks? I'm just asking, you know, questions you don't want to hear the answers to, basically. Oh, so 9/11's different? We were lied to? Bro, I don't, are you fucking stupid? You wake up getting lied to every day of your life. Those were Saudis? I don't know about that. WMD? If you don't think Iran and Iraq were trying to create WMDs, you're nuts. Numerous terrorist attacks. 1983 Beirut bombings. 1996 Khobar Towers. Iraq War. Thousands of attacks. Recent proxy attacks. Iran launched over 180 attacks on U.S. forces in Iraq, Syria, and Jordan. These included a 2024 drone strike on Tower 22, a base in Jordan that killed 3 U.S. soldiers and wounded over 40. Oh, that's no big deal, because that's what you get for being in the Middle East. That's not telling us we are under threat. Same shit. The 2011 plot to assassinate, multiple assassination plots, they're widely considered to be behind the recent assassination attempt of our president. Oh, that's just conjecture. Tom, how dare you? Multiple assassination plots against U.S. officials. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton and Iranian American dissidents on U.S. soil. Americans are wiser this time around. That's why there isn't a whole lot of support. Come on, bro. You know that the Iranian regime wants you to suffer. Indirect support for groups that have killed Americans elsewhere. Hamas attacks on U.S. citizens in Israel. Hezbollah actions. What do you mean, ask Grok? Ask Grok if U.S. citizens are wiser? Iran uses proxies for plausible deniability, and you guys fucking eat it up. Oh, Grok is biased because Grok's a Trump supporter. I think it's pretty low. But I think they do the polls in Minnesota and San Francisco. Americans are fed up with regime change, but took out the supreme leader pretty quickly. Let's see if the Iranian. Yeah. So I'm hope. Look, do I think this time is different? I don't know, dude. I mean, when you got a corrupt regime in power, they have multiple levels of succession. And Trump did say that the people that he wanted to take over got eliminated too. 25%. I bet this is going to go up. If things continue to go well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, is this going to end up being a good or bad decision? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I currently support it. I think it needed to be done. Party breakdown. St. Paul Republicans 55% approve, Democrats 7% approve. Well, how does that even matter? Are you just polling Democrats? Exactly. They're in fucking Seattle, San Francisco, Minnesota, and Washington, D.C. asking people. University of Maryland. Yeah, okay. Fucking blue. 20. The University of Maryland did a poll. 21. Dude, you realize Maryland is fucking basically LBGTQ or whatever. Do I support aid for Ukraine? I don't know on that one. I did in the beginning. And yes and no. That's an ugly war, bro. That is an ugly fucking war. I think they're trying to piece that shit up over there right now, aren't they? That one got ugly. But Russia, the Russian army kind of. Daddy Trump told me otherwise. Daddy Trump told me. What did Daddy Trump tell me? I don't even know what Daddy Trump's fucking opinion is on. He doesn't like Zelensky, right? I don't know, man. I do think most of our issues in politics right now are largely TDS based. I mean, Gavin Newsom is not mentally stable. You realize that, right? The only thing he does, he spends more time on TDS than he does anything. So the line, big picture. Ukraine is part of the strategy. Russia invaded Ukraine. So we're going to support a country that should be an ally but isn't because of the treaty or whatever that we wouldn't make them part of the UN, and that's kind of a different situation. And I mean, the same thing's happening now that we're not even really invading Iran, but Russia and China is helping out Iran. And it got Trump elected. What did? Before there were ODS. What's an ODS? Bitcoin's hitting 69,000, bros. You over here. We will control the energy supply. I mean, you do realize that is a massive part of the problem that's not going to go away. That we do have to do things for national security, like trying to control energy supply. We're always doing covert shit, proxies, this and that, giving this organization a bunch of money to fight this, and cocaine becomes in because of it. Like, yeah, I don't like, look, I'm not oblivious to all this. And what is happening now that they'll look back in 50 years and they'll look back and say, oh, yeah, Trump did this and it caused this, that, and the third. What's the macro in 50 years? I don't fucking know. Will you be right? Will I be right? Should we have not gotten this war? Dude, I don't know. I'm just trying to make money in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got a lot of green. Did the NASDAQ? No, the NASDAQ's down. Rocket Lab's green. Tesla, it's only down a couple bucks. Who controls the spice controls the universe. Yeah, the spice trade used to be the oil of today, bro. I mean, good point. In the future, it's going to be shit like lithium or I don't know. I think energy will become less of an issue in the future. But what will be the new energy? I don't know. How bad is it going to be before that happens? I mean, we're probably 20 plus years away from fusion. Baldor in the house. Fusion, solar farm, like massive solar farms. Elon Musk's been like, oh, Kardashev 2. Bro, we're not, you, we're thousands of years away from Kardashev Type 2, most likely. Probably a couple hundred years away from Kardashev Type 1. And you're talking about Type 2, bitch? Type 2 means you control all the energy from the sun. Oh, Dyson sphere. Do you realize there's not enough matter in our solar system to make a Dyson sphere? There is not enough matter in our solar system to make a Dyson sphere. So how are we going to be fully type 2 in the next several thousand years? AST is up $4. Let's go, baby. Lost mentality. Yeah. I mean, that's good that he's a dreamer and visionary. It's part of what, I mean, he has been highly successful. Does he dream too big? $1 million Mars bases, million population Mars bases by 2050? That ain't happening. And I said quite a few times in the past that there's a lot of hubris for humanity trying to colonize Mars without trying to colonize the moon and having just even legit space stations along the way. We should build a highway of space stations. Straight up lying to inflate Tesla. Let's be real. All CEOs fucking hype up their company. Why you just attack Musk? You have an unnatural hate for Musk, an unhealthy hate for some people. I kind of have I'm building a similar hate for AOC. I want her to shut the fuck up, bro. I'm tired of hearing her yap. Tries to sound all intelligent, saying a bunch of big words that don't mean shit. She's the master of that shit. Ricky, I'm surprised you haven't unsubbed. There's a pattern. With Musk, he's the richest person on the planet, so he's a very public figure. You can make anyone a public figure or put anyone in the spotlight, and there's going to be a pattern. Ricky with this fucking meet Kevin alpha. You hate any woman going for power? No, I like and still like Hillary. She has balls, bro. I think she would have been a good president. How do you like them apples, bitch? I wanted Hillary to win, and I think she would have been a good president. I'm going to tell Sarah, go ahead. Tell her I don't give a fuck. Write it down. Take a picture. Name the movie. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Amen. That's how you start a morning, huh, Ricky? LWLG in fuego, baby. She's got balls. She would have invaded Iran probably sooner. Let's check the situation. We got to go to the situation room. Let's go to the situation room. Alerts expected in your area. Oh, shit's popping. What is going on, bro? What is all this? Rocket and missile fire. Tel Aviv. Shit's popping off, bro. Oh, wait. That was just kind of a thing that happens. I don't. The CAC 40's down 174. Country instability, Iran 84 plus, Israel 70 plus. We're elevated. The United States is still addicted to war. What are all these dots? Military activity, intel hotspots, weather alerts. I don't give a fuck about that. Didn't even seem to do anything. Internet outage. Ooh. This shit is. Can use some optimization. Let's go to this situation room. What are all these orange dots and the blue dots? This is an OSINT board, open source intelligence. Sky over Tehran when what is this? Delayed. Satellite. Ooh, kind of cool. What is Voyager? And your Tucker, I don't know what that's from. I need my food stamps, baby. I need my food stamps soon, baby. Oh, wait. Maybe during the World Cup in the USA. What about it? You think Iran's going to do something? Trying to make me off. What a dick. Bitcoin's fucking pumping, bro. 69 and a half. Getting above a fib. Uh-oh. Is this, I mean, this is the first Bitcoin real rally so far. I don't know that I would be buying it. Satellite. All they have to say is Iran is behind and we will come out with our forks and torches behind. Oh, behind that, yeah. I mean, you will too. You don't think any of what's happening right now is sleeper cells? There's been an influx of mass stabbings and shootings. Oh, that's nothing. It is conjecture, although one guy's tied to Islam. Satellite. Satellite. I need something bigger to manufacture. You are too much of a tinfoil hat, bro. Hi, people on Rumble. 4. I'm one of them. How are my Rumble peeps today? Put a 1 in the chat if you were monitoring the situation this weekend. 80% of you don't like this war with Iran. Maybe that poll is correct. Are you a bunch of... Do I got a chat full of bleeding heart liberals? Bunch of tree huggers? We've been here already. Check Vietnam, Gulf of Tonkin. This is what we do. Yeah. I never denied any of that. Damn yappers. Wake up. I haven't denied any of what you're saying. I mean, I've even agreed with you with a lot of it. It's all a book, bro. It's all talking a book. Are we doing the right thing? I don't know. Tom goes based off of his beefies. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Tesla's about to go green, bros. Satellite. ASTS up 5. Rocket Lab up 3. LWLG up a bit. LDI, me, Kevin couldn't pick a stock if his life depended on it. Satellite. Can't get that song out of my head. That's really the only words I know. Bitcoin up 3,500. Nasdaq down 112. Ugh. Like a satellite in my eyes, like a diamond in the sky. Is that the same song? You're always, when I have a song in my head, you're always thinking something else. Shine bright like a diamond. Man, they already shipped my fucking order, bro. They are on that shit. Yeah, you did get the right song. That's crazy. Did you have to Google that? You Googled the lyrics. There's no way you fucking knew that. Man, look at all this green. Am I up for the year? We are up for the year, guys. Fucking nuts. Tesla's about to go green. Why are we pumping? Maybe you need to change your vote because we're green? Yeah, no shit. War. What's it good for? Oh, war. Do you guys no one I'm surprised no one put the USDCXs on Cardano in the fucking ADA channel because it's a fucking nothing burger, bro. It's not even native. Ooh, it is so over for fucking Cardano. Excuse me, you got to check. No, that's no way I don't come across as racist doing Jackie Chan. You're just trying to get me canceled today. Absolutely bathing. Naming? Well, I don't even understand what you're trying to say. I'm looking at my Wooly. Is it Wooly or Wooler? I think it's Wooly. Looking at my Wooly, it's about that time. I'm looking at my Wooly. No. I'm legit brain farting. Have I been getting this wrong? Looking at my Gucci. There's another one where he said they say Wooler. Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time. I'm a effing loser. Looking at my Gucci. That's kind of like webs from all this. No, what did I say? Webs from all the spiders. Webs from all. What did I say instead? I can remember how I used to have that one up. What's with all the spiders? What's with all the spiders? Catching things and eating their insides. Indecision to call you. Webs from all the spiders. I am freaking hungry. I was watching an old Limp Bizkit, that too. Blink 182 song, the one with Alyssa Milano in it. Great band. Anywho, time to go to the salt mines, boys and girls. Let's see. Tesla now down $1. Rocket Lab up 2.5. Kept the puts on. I have these on. We're up a little bit. Ooh, we made another couple $100 on that one. Iron. Ooh, shit, son. I sold 5 covered calls and we've 50% profit. Hello. Why did I not have that? Thank you. Easy fucking money, bro. How does daddy do it? Let's see. What were those? 46 days? I should have probably just rolled them down. I'm not going to do anything right now. The put coming a little back a little bit on this one. LWLG. I love this position, guys. Energy play, cheap. Sidhu up a little bit. Ricky taking me down. Rocket Lab. Oh, yeah. All right. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Man, now that I got a show looking forward to watch. But tonight's Kill Tony. So, anywho, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Have a great day. Monitor